What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Oh, okay, yes. I need to find the letter. He wanted me to read the letter. Okay, I'll find it. Let me introduce what's going on first. We're gonna be watching a video here called When Sportsman Moments Become Hero. Cool. This is a weird one, okay? This is gonna require a little bit of a backstory, so get comfortable. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to know the click and the like and the bibbidi boobidi bop, that's okay. Listen, I got no problem with you doing it, but do me a favor. Watch the video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and those likes. Now, after the video's done, if you feel like doing the clicks and the likes and everything else, then by all means, feel free to click away. Okay, I need to give you all some backstory on this. This was requested by Anonymous. He wishes to remain anonymous, so I'm gonna respect his wishes. It is a he. He asked me to respect his wishes and remain anonymous. I got no problem doing that. He sent me a letter, and I have the letter here in front of me. He sent it to me in a message on the Patreon page, so here we go. Dear DH, first of all, I would like to thank you for making the amazing videos that you make. It is very clear you put a lot of effort into the filming and editing of your videos, and I want to let you know it does not go unnoticed. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do put a lot of pride into what I do, and I do take a lot of care to put out the best I can, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Anonymous. Next, I wanted to let you know I love your style of reacting, okay? You're not one of those overreactors who think everything is amazing and spend more time telling people to click, like, and subscribe. That's true, I don't. I got some criticism for that. People are like, you should tell people to click, like, and subscribe. First of all, I hate that word subscribe. If you know me, if you know anything about me or this channel, you know I hate that word. You give it to us straight. When you like something, you say it, and when you don't like something, you say it as well. Yep. That lets us know you're being genuine, which makes it even more special when you actually say you love something, like the Pearl Jam song Comes Then Goes. I remember that. Yeah, I did like that song quite a bit. I listen to it every now and then. It is because of your reaction to Comes Then Goes that I am making some different kinds of requests. During your reaction, you stated that you had lost all faith in the human race. That's true. I can certainly see why you would feel that way, but I also wanted to show you there are still good human beings out there who make positive impacts on others and their lives. I hope you react to these videos I requested. I know they are not music videos. If you choose not to react to them, that's fine, but definitely watch them on your own. There is good in the world, you just have to look for it. Well, Anonymous, I gotta tell you, my view on the human race really has not changed a whole lot. I still feel we are a lost cause. I really do. There's just so much negativity in this world. There's so much grandstanding. There's so many instances where people are literally stepping on each other, climbing over each other, slitting each other's throats just to get a little bit ahead. And it's disgusting to see, man. It really is. It's no joke, man. I make no secrets about it. It's very hard for me to have faith in the human race when I see what I see every day, and I know I'm not the only one. So I'm gonna do you a solid, man, and I am gonna react to this, and I'm gonna react to this one, and he sent me a bunch, let me tell you. But much like the meme reactions I do, I'm gonna spread them out. I'm not gonna put them out, one by one, in a row. I'm gonna spread them out. If you guys enjoy this, if you guys like what I'm gonna do with this, if you guys like the content, let me know, and I'll continue to do more. If you guys don't like it, you think it's garbage, you think it doesn't add anything of quality, that's fine. Let me know too, and I'll watch the videos on my own. But look, anything that could possibly restore my faith in the human race, or maybe not restore it, but maybe just add a couple of layers to it, you know, add a couple of bricks. That would be nice. I would absolutely be in favor of that. So we are gonna do this reaction. So thank you for the letter, Anonymous. I do appreciate it. I've been holding on to that letter for a long time, let me tell you. So this was posted by Spore Delisi HD, and the video has 2.7 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. When sportsman moments become hero. Cool. This isn't gonna make me cry, is it? I hope not. God, I'm a sucker for kids, though. You guys, if you know anything about me, you know I'm a sucker for kids. And if I see like people helping kids out and doing stuff like that, there's a good chance I may get a little choked up, maybe tear up a little bit. I hope that doesn't happen, but look, if it happens, it happens. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Oh God, starting off with Too fast. I love seeing kids in hockey games. Hey, he gets a puck, all right. I know that sounds stupid. Like, you know, it's like, oh, it's just a piece of galvanized rubber. Man, that's not the point. Look, I know it's just a piece of galvanized rubber. I get it. But he's getting it from an athlete, a professional athlete who doesn't have to do that. He's not required. It is not in his contract that he has to hand out X number of pucks during the course of a game. He doesn't have to do that. And it's during warm-ups where he should be technically focused on warming up and getting his arms loose and skating and getting warmed up and getting ready for the game. Instead, what does he do? He has some fun with the kid. Looks like he was flossing or something like that. Looks like both of them were, well, the kid wasn't really flossing. The kid was doing something else. But look, it was still fun to see. You know, it was fun to see that interaction. And at the end of the day, the athlete took it upon himself to skate over, pick up that piece of galvanized rubber, and give it to the kid. How cool is that? Like I said, it doesn't take a lot of work. It doesn't take a lot of effort. But you know what? That athlete, I have no idea who he is, but that athlete just made that kid's day. And quite honestly, possibly made his life. I mean, it could have that much of an impact. A simple piece of galvanized rubber. How cool is that? How cool is that? That was cool to see. Yeah, give it to him. And he gives him his shirt. How cool. Oh, wow. No way. Huh. He just made that kid's. Oh, man. Dang it! just made that kid's day right there. How many kids can say they actually got to sit in a real Indy car? If that is an Indy car, I'm pretty sure it is. How many kids can say that? And I mean, considering the hat he's wearing, looking like it's the same colors, probably a fan of this driver. So that makes it even cooler. And again, doesn't have to do it. They got a race to prepare for. He's got to get his head in the game. He's got to get in the right mindset. He's got to focus on the turns and everything. So for him to take time out of his day to spend some time with that kid, how cool is that? How freaking cool is that, man? Oh, God. Look at this. Look at this. The whole team forming a circle around him and kicking the ball around with him. God, that's awesome. I need to see more stuff like this. I need this. I need this in my life. I absolutely do. And the players are all clapping for him. Yeah, man. And the crowd's clapping for him. Oh. I'll bet that was his dad right there. I'll bet that was his dad. I'll bet you anything that's his dad. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're not even 2 minutes into this and I'm a mess. God, this video is hitting me right in the feels. God dang it. Not even 2 minutes in. Jesus. Is it or something?
I'm gonna do your husband. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's amazing. You did all this? Wow.
See, look. Okay, right there. Look. I mean, come on. Kid's tearing up. He's so happy. The kid's tearing up. I'm tearing up again. This sucks. The video doesn't suck. It sucks that the video's having this effect on me. Again, a piece of galvanized rubber, and the kid starts tearing up out of joy because he got that piece of galvanized rubber from one of his favorite players. A favorite player that did not have to do this. I have to reiterate, they are not required. It is not in their contract that they have to hand out X number of pucks or interact with X number of players per game. They're taking their time out of their warm-ups to do that themselves of their own beliefs that they think they can make a positive impact on these kids' lives. And let me tell you, they are. And seeing that, God, that makes me feel good. Ah! Jesus, right in the feels. That LeBron? It is. So LeBron James, while playing a game, comes over to a kid over here on the opposing team. wearing a Celtics jersey while he's playing for the Cavaliers, right? He comes over and interacts with the kid. He doesn't pick a kid wearing a Cavaliers jersey. No, he crosses that line. Goes over to we're going over to the kid wearing the opposing team's jersey. Kid's probably rooting against him. And he still takes the time to come over, shake hands, rub his head, introduce himself, and make that kid feel like a freaking rock star. How can you hate that? How can you hate that? You can't. There's absolutely nothing there that you can criticize. Oh, he took time out of the game. Yeah, you're right. He did take time out of the game. Oh, what a shame. Heaven forbid you take 5 seconds to come over, interact with someone special, interact with some kid, and make them feel like $1 million. Something that kid is never gonna forget that, ever. Heaven forbid you take 5 seconds and do that. It's freaking cool, man. How cool was that? Probably her favorite player. More than likely. Hair's dyed green just like his. So her favorite player takes time out of his day to come over and interact with her. Come on now, man. Come on, man. How can you not love that? Do you see the look on her? Look at this. Look at this. Look at the look on her face and tell me that he did not just make her day. He did not just make her week. He did not just make her year. Come on, man. Look at the look on her face when she turns around. Look at this. Look at that. Those are tears of joy. A lifelong dream fulfilled. She got to interact with her sports idol. Come on, man. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Sheesh. Oh, man. Come on. Come on now. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Make that kid's day. Make that kid's year. And it doesn't take much, man. It really doesn't take much. Coming over and taking a picture. Man, you just can't beat that. Oh, getting a stick. Wow. Oh, same jersey, same player. 89. I know Corinne right now, Queenie right now is going, I know exactly who that player is. It's a New York Ranger. I know she knows everybody on the Rangers. She is a Rangers nut. So she right now is going, that's so-and-so. She's probably yelling at the screen right now. That's so-and-so. I have no idea who it is. I'm not a Rangers fan. But But look, how can you not love that? The dude gave the kid a stick. Same number, same name on the back, and he gives him one of his sticks. Come on, man. That's special. How can you put a price on that? You can't. You just can't. And look at the effect it had on him. Tears of joy, once again. Yeah, something tells me this kid's not supposed to be on the field, but I think the players vouching for him. Now we escort him out of here. Yeah, okay, coming onto the field like that illegally, not the best way. That could have ended a lot worse, but look, the player vouched for him, held the security guards off, said, it's okay, we'll take the picture really quick. Look, he's gonna get tossed out, right? He's gonna get tossed out. The least the player can do is get him the picture, right? That's cool. That's cool. Not the best way to get it, but it's still cool to see the player take the time, so. Lovers. Oh, she likes him. I hope she gets to meet him. Oi! Is this it? Oh, come on. How cool is that? Heck yeah, I got the jersey. Heck yeah. I love it when players do that. I love when players will do things like, give them the jersey off their back, or give them the wristbands, or give them the shoes, or whatever. And they'll even take the time to autograph them and sign them. My only fear with that is those same items will later turn around and you'll see them on eBay. That disappoints me. I'm not gonna lie, it does disappoint me when I see that. But there at the same time, for everyone you see on eBay, there's another one that you're never gonna see on eBay because they're true fans and they want to hold on to that. It means a lot to them and they'll hold on to it to their dying day. So that's cool. That's cool. I love it when people do that.
10:08 to play as that young lady, hopefully somebody captured that on video because she'll save that for a lifetime.
Yes, she will.
I'm sure her mom had the smartphone working. Oh my goodness, and she got a wristband out of it too.
Hey!
And I hope they DVR this as well at home on Fox Sports Ohio. 74.
See, again, something as simple as giving her his wristbands. He can always get more. He's probably going to the bench right now to get a new set and put them on. Big deal. You know what you did to her, though? Made a very positive impact on her life. I mean, come on. How can you not love that?
70.
That's great. That Federer? Oh, wow. He's getting the royal treatment. I love it. Oh, he even gets to go out and play a little bit. That's great. Hockey players, my favorite. don't get me wrong. No disrespect to basketball players, football players, tennis players, soccer players. No disrespect to them. But my heart has a special place in it for hockey players. I love hockey. I love the sport of hockey. I love everything about hockey. So I always love seeing hockey players. But this is fun to see him getting out there on the court and play. That's great. Here we go. Minnesota Wild fan over here. Oh, man. How awesome is that? Soccer players, always fun. Yeah, you have one. Now you got to hug them all. Oh, I know what's going on here. Oh, are you kidding? Hey! Ha ha ha! How cool. Oh man, here we go again. Ah! Here we go again. I love seeing things like this. And I'll tell you why. Not only are they allowing him to come on the field and play, not only is it during a regular game, but the team treats him like one of their own. And get this, not only is this team on it, the opposing team is in on it too. Come on. So both teams have to agree to this. You know, both teams have to say, we're going to do this. We're going to make this kid's day special. We're going to change this kid's life. And we're going to give him an experience that he will never forget the rest of his life. Scoring an actual goal during an actual football game. Come on now. God. Love seeing stuff like that. See, again, both teams are in on it. I was terrified. I was sitting there going, please let that ball go over the net. And it did. Oh, man. And I love how the other team hesitated and waited, and then they pretended like they were going to dive and get it. That was great. That was great. Hey, wear it for good luck. Give him a wristband. That's awesome. He's going to wear it during the game. Whoa.
Adam, can we take a picture? Adam, can I get a picture?
How great is that? Talk about trading up. I'll trade you this rubber wristband for my shoes. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Love that. Made that kid's day, guarantee you.
Adam, can we take a picture? Adam, can I get a picture?
Oh, wow. Hooking him up.
answer, but who you want to ask? What shall I say? Heads or tails? Heads.
Oh wow, taking part in the
And
coin
yes.
flip. I think it's over. Yeah, video's over. Video's over. Yeah. Good video. Really good video. Makes you think, doesn't it? Does make you think. I have some thoughts. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was When Sportsman Moments Become Hero. This was a request from Anonymous. He wishes to remain anonymous, does not want me to use his name, and I've always been very clear on the channel. If that's what you want, then I will absolutely respect your wishes. The story behind this video goes back quite a ways to, I wouldn't say the beginning of the channel, but it goes back over a year, I'll tell you that. That's when this was requested. God, back when I did that reaction to Comes Then Goes. And I did mention during the course of that reaction that, you know, the human, because there was a line that in that song that really stuck out with me. Now, for those of you that know me, lyrics go over my head. They usually, like 99% of the time, 99.8% of the time, lyrics just go over my head and I don't catch any of them. But there was one line in that song, or actually it was two lines in that song, that caught my attention and really stuck with me. And I went off on this little rant about how I've lost faith in the human race, and I really have. I see so many instances of human beings hurting human beings, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, professionally, personally, whatever the case may be. I see it every day. People clamoring over each other, stepping on each other, climbing over each other, shoving each other down, slitting each other's throats, just so they can get a little bit ahead. And it just really irritates me, man. It really does. I wish we as a society didn't feel that way. But the unfortunate reality is this. It's a lot easier to step on someone. It's a lot easier to put someone down. It takes a lot less effort to criticize someone and make them feel insignificant, or at least make them feel lower, than it is to spend some time, spend a little effort, and help elevate someone, raise someone up, make them feel good about themselves. And it just really irritates me that we as a society take the easy route. Although, unfortunately, that is what society has become. We've become a society that is dependent on instant gratification, the easiest path to success, the road most traveled. You know, it's so sad that we as a society have done this and have allowed ourselves to become this race of unfortunately this negative thinking people that, you know, would rather, you know, shove someone down to help them elevate themselves. That rather than do that, they rather than elevate them. You know, it just really irritates me. And yes, I did say that, and I still feel that way. Which led to Anonymous suggesting a whole bunch of content to me to do reactions to. And to be honest with you, when I saw I was going to do this, I was a little skeptical. I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how I'm going to score this. I don't know how this is going to make me feel. I don't know how I'm going to react to it. I have no idea. And I'm not going to lie, I contemplated not doing it because I know most people just they don't care about this stuff. All they want to see is music reactions. All they want to see is their favorite bands being reacted to. And not many people actually want to see this. Luckily, I'm the kind of person that I am, and I don't really care about views. I don't really care about clicks. I don't really care about likes. And I'm going to do it simply because it was requested. And that's really all there is to it. Not gonna lie, I did contemplate just watching this on my own, but I figured, you know what? Maybe this might have a positive impact on me. Wouldn't it be nice for everybody to see it has a positive impact on me? And if it is gonna have a positive impact on me, maybe, just possibly, by watching this video, maybe it might have a positive impact on someone else. When I had that mentality, when I got that thought in my head, my choice became clear. I had to do a reaction to this. I had to, because it may affect me in a positive way, but more importantly, it may have a positive impact on someone else as well. So I decided to do it, and I did it. I did a reaction to this video, and I gotta say, I am so glad that I did. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that this video has restored my faith in humanity. No, it has not. This video has absolutely not restored my faith in humanity. But it did add a couple of bricks to the steps. It definitely had a positive impact on me. Seeing these athletes, and let's call these athletes what they are. Professional athletes are what? Celebrities. I know that word is used frequently for a number of people in different positions and in varying degrees. But the fact of the matter is, these guys are celebrities. Even those hockey players who nobody knows, they're still celebrities because they're important to some people. They may not all be important to me. I may not even know their names. There were a number of soccer players out there who I had no idea who they were, but the people they were interacting with, they knew who they were. So they're famous to them. You know, fame is a funny thing. Everybody has different views on fame. My thing is this. Fame is nice as long as it's kept in check and as long as you don't allow it to go to your head. And keep in mind that you're not going to be famous with everybody. You're not. But the people you are famous with, they're definitely worth some of your special time, aren't they? And I love seeing that. I love seeing those athletes taking their time, whether it be out of their personal day or out of their warm-ups or out of their routines or whatever. And they came over and they took the time to interact with that individual, that person, that kid, that adult, whatever the case may be. All it takes, guys, is 5 seconds. 5 seconds out of your routine, out of your day, out of your life to make that kind of a positive influence on the person you're spending time with. It doesn't take much. It really doesn't. I told you guys the story in that Q&A that I did, my views on fame. And do I consider myself famous? I don't consider myself famous at all. Not one bit. But I do know there are people who have heard of me, whether it be through this channel or through the bands I played with, who do appreciate what I do, who like me, who like what I do, enjoy what I do. And it shows, because when I do get a chance to interact with those people, it definitely shows. And I can't tell you how much I love doing that. I have no problem taking my time out of my day to interact with my fan base. I have no problem taking time out of my day to interact with fans, just to shake hands, take a quick picture, give a hug, whatever the case may be, because I know what I do made a positive impact on that person. And I love doing it. I want to do it more. I want to get involved more with people like that and be involved in activities like that. I would love to get that call from Make-A-Wish. I would love to get that phone call and have them say, hey, David Heretic, we have a fan here of yours. It's their wish. They want to meet you. Make that phone call. I will fly out that day on my dime. I will pay the whole thing. I will pay for my hotel. I will pay for my airfare. I don't care where it is. I don't care if I have to fly to Australia. I will make it happen. And I will do it on my dime. Okay? If I get a chance to interact with a fan like that, I would absolutely do it. I will drop everything in a heartbeat, and I am going to do everything I can to make that person's life special. You better believe it. So seeing these people do that, seeing these professional athletes, seeing these celebrities take those just brief moments and those kind gestures, whether it be something as simple as a handshake or as big as signing a pair of shoes that they're wearing and handing it to somebody. It's all good because it's all for the right reasons. And I love that. I absolutely love that. It's genuine, it's from the heart, it's heartfelt, and it's meant to be taken exactly how it's given. Selflessly. absolutely 100% selflessly. I think everybody here can see where this is going when it comes to a score. And I wasn't sure if I was going to score this or not. I'm not going to lie. I was contemplating not scoring it, but I got it. And the score, there's absolutely zero doubt the score that I got to give it. That touched me. It absolutely impacted me. It restored a very tiny part of my faith in humanity, but it is a part nonetheless. This video was impactful. This video was powerful. It was well edited, well put together. I love the backing music they had on there. And it definitely drew out and elicited an emotional response several times. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I got no choice, folks. I'm going to give that a 10. Yep, 10. That is exactly the score this video deserves. No further discussion. 10. Final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.